Alexander Usyk defeated Tony Bellew via KO in the 8th round. Now, coming to this fight, a lot of people really thought Bellew would get completely outboxed. He didn't really stand a chance. He had more of a puncher's chance of winning this fight. And that wasn't really the case when the fight started happening. My dumb self missed the first round and a half because I fell asleep. But from what I heard, the first round was really close. The second round, Usyk was trying to set a lot of things up. Usyk was throwing a lot. Bellew was dodging a lot of he was ducking and weaving a lot of Usyk's punches. Now it's coming up to around the 6th round. But as the round went on, Usyk was getting closer and closer and closer to Bellew. And Bellew's idea was a lot of counter punching. Bellew did hit Usyk clean a couple times in this fight. I would say even Bellew won at least 3 or 4 rounds. And I don't know what the official scorecards were, but for me, Bellew won at least 3 or 4 rounds in this fight. He possibly might have been up on the scorecards at the end of the fight. I'm really curious to see what scorecards were. Bellew done really well. I got nothing to be ashamed about in this fight. He done really well, but his tactic of sort of staying back, dodging, ducking and weaving and throwing heavy punches. I love the heavy punches Bellew threw weren't landing, so made him get extremely tired. And he got knocked out in the 8th. Come 6th round, you could see him starting to get hit more easier. I won't say he mentally gave up at this point, but you can see he was tired. When you're tired, obviously you've been tired before. When you're tired, you can't do as much. You can't be as quick, not as fast anymore once you're really, really tired. And you saw that from the 6th round. All those heavy punches he's thrown, all those like countering he was trying to do, it just didn't formulate, and he got knocked out clean in the 8th round. It was a straight KO. It wasn't no TKO. It was Usyk hit either 1-2 or a left cross. It wasn't really 1-2. It was more of a left cross. Him the right and looping that hook, and Bellew just went straight down. If you watched it, it was a bit bizarre the way he went down, because when I saw it, I was thinking, oh shit, he went down. Okay, the shot didn't look that hard. It didn't look like it was a powerful hit to the face, but it knocked Bellew out completely, and he was just down on the ground. His eyes were lit up in the sky. He was done. There was no way of him getting up. There was no point in standing count. He was done. Usyk shows he's such a good fighter. Usyk's conditioning is crazy. This guy, his punch output. This guy Usyk don't get tired. This man. That's one thing that helps him a lot. He can throw so many punches and just keep going and going and going and going and going. And he's constantly setting different punches up for later on in the round, and got him the victory. After the fight, Bellew was you can see he was buzzed. He got interviewed, and you can see Bellew was so mentally short, because he was talking in circles. Bellew was talking, but he kept talking in circles. He kept repeating himself. You could tell he was so buzzed from that fight. Overall, it was a good fight. Usyk expected to move up to heavyweight now. Let me just go back to say one more time, congrats to Bellew. He performed really well. At some point, I think at the 4th round, I was thinking, you know what, Bellew might be able to do this. I said to myself, if Bellew can keep up this pace for 12 rounds, he might be able to do it, but evidently he couldn't. But yeah, Usyk, he didn't say he's going to move up to heavyweight now, but he did say he's fought 3 times. He fought 3 times this year. He sort of basically said he wants a break. It's been a hard year because he fought Breeders. That was a hard fight. I feel like Usyk was probably one of the hardest fights, the Breeders fight. He fought Gassiev in July, he fought Breeders in January, and he fought Usyk in November. So Usyk basically stayed in the gym the whole year. So he basically just on a break. So I don't expect to see Usyk fighting again until probably around that April time period. Next time AJ fights around that April March. So I don't expect to see Usyk fight for April March. So yeah, he deserved a break. He's probably gonna go up anyway. He just fought Usyk in a voluntary fight and got all 4 belts. There's no way there's gonna be so many mandatories called in for all these different belts. It's hard to keep hold of 4 belts because so many mandatories. So yeah, he's definitely went up to heavyweight. Funny enough, even through that, I don't see him beating an AJ or Wilder. And I know Wilder is even far less skilled, but Usyk does get hit. you still get hit, and I'm interested to see how Usyk is gonna react when he gets hit by a 6'6" and 7 Adrian Wilder who hit hard. Because AJ's got that type of power. If AJ clocks you once, you feel that power and you don't want to go near him again. Same thing with Wilder, he hits you once, your brain is gone. It'd be interesting to hear. It'd be interesting to see Usyk versus Tyson Fury, because Fury is so big, and they're both sort of similar in a way, but then they're not. They're both Usyk and Fury be more similar than Usyk and Wilder. I know AJ ain't put it that way. Um, I heard that it might be like a Usyk versus Dillian White. I think Usyk would beat Dillian White. Yeah, he would beat him. But yeah, congrats to Usyk on the victory. He earns his break. He's literally like top. He has to be top 4, top 5 in the world at this point. And people could put above him and be like Crawford, Eddie Garcia. I want to put a new way in the top 5 right now. Yeah, no, Usyk has to be top 3 in the world right now. He has to be. All 4 belts are cruiserweight. The last person knew that was. He was last person about cruiserweight. It might be Holyfield. Did Holyfield even have all 4 belts? I'm not sure. Or 3 at the time. I don't think the IBF was like meant anything back then. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.